reach, beyond the darkness, beyond the grave, to an unexplored dimension as we travel to the mysterious realm of ghosts. Journey with us into the world of ghost stories.
Hello, I'm Macnee. Thanks for joining me as we explore the depths of Hollywood. Not the side of Tinseltown's glitter and glamour, but the mysterious, often untold side, where famous lives are ravished by tragedy and terror. And even screen legends are caught in the bizarre limbo which lies beyond this dimension. Stories abound here. Ours live here. Our subject is ghosts.
As he requested, Bela Lugosi was buried in the cape of Count Dracula, the very character that caused him so much personal torment. Perhaps that is why Bela Lugosi's ghost still lingers strolling down Hollywood Boulevard, we're told, the one place where he was at his happiest and at the top of his career.
Elizabeth Short's murder was horrifying. A girl who would otherwise have vanished in the Hollywood maze became famous by way of her sadistic killing.
To make the whole thing more bizarre, more than 50 people confessed to this lurid crime. Marilyn called for a press conference.
I'll never believe she was a suicide.
The day before the press conference, Marilyn was found dead. She's been sighted at her grave, the Hotel Roosevelt, and the house where she lived at the time of her death. Hollywood is the kind of place where anything can happen and where everything is possible. And once you have made it to the top, the sky is the limit. Not that the sky ever stopped anyone in Hollywood. Mansions you could only find between the pages of a Gothic novel adorned tree-lined streets. In these mansions, many a film star from yesteryear lived a dream come true. Or so it appeared to the outside world. How many of Tinseltown's dark secrets are left untold, we will never know, leaving you with only one wish: if only those walls could talk.
Motion pictures have provided us with some terrifying tales. Stories that had us on the edge of our seats and our hearts pounding furiously. So, it's only fair to start with some of the film stars who took mystery one step further. Especially those stars who aren't around anymore. Or so we are led to believe.
Silent screen idol Lon Chaney portrayed the haunted characters so well in films such as The Hunchback of Notre Dame and The Phantom of the Opera, so it came as no great surprise when a rumor flared up that Lon Chaney's ghost was spotted in Hollywood after his death in 1930. In his living years, Chaney, like so many other actors starting out, earned money as a movie extra. Every day at the corner of Hollywood and Vine, he sat on a bench waiting for the bus to take him to the studios. Years later, when stardom entered the picture, Chaney would drive by that bench and give a ride to the movie extras waiting for their chance. Eventually, the corner of Hollywood and Vine lost its original glamour, but it was here where Lon Chaney's ghost has been spotted sitting on the bench as if waiting. For what? Nobody will ever know.
In 1942, a new bench replaced the original old one. Lon Chaney's ghost was never seen again. Whether or not you believe in ghosts, there seem to be enough tales out there to leave at least a thread of reasonable doubt. Experts say, though, that ghosts feed on the energy from the living to manifest themselves. So people who don't believe in ghosts aren't able to give out that energy and rarely witness this phenomenon. Another star who held audiences around the world in a grip of terror was Bela Lugosi, best known for his infamous portrayal of Count Dracula.
I am Dracula. I bid you welcome.
Lugosi's checkered past revealed that he was in actual life born close to the same place from which Count Dracula originated, Transylvania. It was also rumored that Lugosi's drug abuse was the direct result of him being typecast as Count Dracula. Lugosi could never shake the image. At the age of 71, he died of a heart attack, lonely, penniless, and forgotten. As he requested, Bela Lugosi was buried in the cape of Count Dracula, the very character that caused him so much personal torment. Perhaps that is why Bela Lugosi's ghost still lingers strolling down Hollywood Boulevard, we're told, the one place where he was at his happiest and at the top of his career. During the golden era in Hollywood, the Hotel Roosevelt was the place to be. Everyone who was anyone frequented the hotel. Beautiful faces, designer dresses, and pressed tuxedos filled the rooms. Few people outside of the Hollywood glitz were privy to what went on inside.
Today, the Hotel Roosevelt has been restored to its original splendor, giving tourists a glimpse of old Hollywood. Some say that if you're fortunate, you might even spot the odd film star. From long ago, we might add.
Perhaps Montgomery Clift wasn't out to scare his audiences senseless, but after his death, he certainly changed that. So it is here, at the Hotel Roosevelt, that Montgomery Clift stayed for 3 months in 1952 during the making of From Here to Eternity. His room number was 928. Rehearsing his lines and playing the bugle, he would stroll the hallway on the 9th floor for hours at a stretch. It comes as no surprise, then, that the sound of a bugle echoing through the walls of the 9th floor long after Montgomery's death left one to draw only one conclusion. Terrell Valazza was a worker at the Hotel Roosevelt after the grand reopening in 1986.
First week here, it was good. The beginning of the second week is when I was getting off the 9th floor elevator and I was walking down the hall and I heard footsteps behind me. I turned around to see if there was anybody following me, and there was nobody there. And then as I was continuing to walk, I felt a cold breeze like walk right by me. And I went down in the elevator and never went back up.
Terrell's experience is only one of many that happened on the 9th floor near room 928.
There are no hard and fast rules about how, why, and where ghosts will manifest.